At this point, I feel like I don't even post houseplant content anymore. I just talk about houseplant pests. My roommates who don't pay rent and will never leave. So today I'm gonna go through the 4 types of plants that in my experience have had pests the most. Since I've been in Houston, I've noticed my Velvety anthuriums get pests all the time. I'm blaming the disgustingly warm weather. The thrips love them too. This actually just had thrips, but it was small enough where I was actually able to treat it properly. The next category of plants that pests love to chew on are going to be philodendrons that are not velvety, but have fun texture, like this mammy eye. But all of these grooves and nooks and crannies are basically pest condos. And my philodendron tenue I've been bragging about the last few months, it has never looked like this. The mailman just walked by with the windows open, of course. I almost threw this plant away, but now look at it, how could I throw this away? But do you know what pests love more than a textured philodendron? A velvety leaf. The way a velvety philodendron is a spider mite magnet is literally criminal. The amount of times this plant has been completely covered, I've lost count. But I dare you to present to me a single velvety philodendron that spider mites and thrips love more than a varicosum. Look at that spider mite damage, everyone. Classic spider mite. I just found spider mites on this tonight. It is now living outside because this does not deserve a comfy, plush, indoor life. It deserves a rough and tumble life outside where the pest predators can eat all the pests they want. Old country buffet, more like varicosum buffet. And the number 1 type of plant that pests love, Alocasia. There's a reason I only have 2, and there's a reason they're both so small and sad looking. This cuprea was a thrip magnet and a cat magnet. My variegated fried egg was a spider mite magnet, and because of the pattern, you can't see when the spider mites are completely covering the leaves. But honestly, what I would do is just buy a bunch of alocasias to sprinkle into your plants, because when I had a bunch of alocasias, nothing else had pests. Pests are going to compete for your love for these plants, so if you like these, be prepared.